Before we begin today's episode, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by the hosts and guests on this podcast are their own personal views and are provided in their own capacity. All content is editorial, opinion-based, and intended for entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, douchebags? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Silly Goose Society. We don't know what to do. My teleprompter's broke, so we're just going to shoot the shit for the next however long. Hi, Ange. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
I'm
just...
Christ, that was horrible.
Trying to get through the... What was horrible?
Just there. Hi. It sounds like so scripted and like, that's not you. Hi, it's just so great to be here. I can't, this is fantastic. And, this is just like you sound like literally every person on New Year's Eve, like on the New Year's Rockin' Eve shit. It's just, What a place to be on New Year's here in New York. And they never look at the screen because they know they're just bullshitting. Like, oh my God, just shut up. Your agent's making you, come on. Don't bullshit.
Yeah, I think, I had a 2-day conference I had to go to, so maybe a little institutionalized from that.
Institutionalized. That's
like Brooks. Brooks was here.
Oh. Like Brooks and Dunn?
No, like Brooks from Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, listen, I've watched Shawshank 3 times in my whole life.
I love that movie.
I do too. It is, according to IMDb, it is the second greatest movie ever made. It was the first greatest movie ever made for a long time.
Really?
It was. Yep. So, this is a fun little topic we can chit-chat about. So, everyone always talks about, critics this, the people that, blah, blah. The critics don't fucking know what a good movie is for the most part. I trust IMDb when it comes to things like that one. And so they just go off of their ratings. And their ratings, I don't know how their algorithm works. I can't even spell the word algorithm, so...
Yeah, spell check.
Yeah, so it's a mix between actual critic reviews, audience reviews. There's a bunch of different reviews that happens, and then they put it to their algorithm that gives the score of whatever the movie is and how they come up with the ranking. Well, they put all these movies throughout the thing into their, like I said, into that, and it shit out this list of the 250 greatest movies ever made. It's not even their personal things. It's just the way their algorithm came up with. And Shawshank Redemption was the number one movie out of their 250. It was, like I said, their list. Let me see if I can bring it up. Their list. It's not necessarily my list, but these movies definitely just that maybe they're not my favorite.
Right.
These are good movies.
Yeah, I think any list is subjective. It's somebody just that has a deadline and they have to put out an article for whatever online bullshit rag that they're writing for.
Yeah. Okay, so this is so here's the old list. The only difference between the old list and the new list is Dune. The Sand movie. Dune 2.
Yeah.
Dune 2. Dethroned Shawshank. So move all of these movies down one, and that's what the list is now. If I remember. But yeah, so we'll just do the top. We'll just go.
Yeah, what's their top? Top 5.
Their top 5? Okay, so I'll go 5 to 1. Okay?
Okay. All
12
right.
Angry Men. The movie
from the 70s?
50s.
50s? Oh my God.
12 Angry Men from the 50s. You've seen that one, right? It's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's number 5. Number 4, Godfather Part 2.
Okay.
Number 3, The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Number 2, The Godfather.
Okay.
And then number 1, Shawshank. That's not my top 5 movies, but those are 5 fucking solid movies.
Yeah, those are solid movies. You're right. Not my top 5, but
exactly.
They're solid.
Then 6 and on, then I'll go 6, 7, 6 on from here. Return of the King, Schindler's List, Fellowship of the Ring, Pulp Fiction, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's the top 10.
Huh.
Those are 10 fucking
Yeah, those are solid. Those are very
so
solid picks. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I'm a little. I think it's weird that Fellowship is in the top 10, and literally number 11 is the Two Towers. Like,
Yeah.
Two Towers should be in the top 10, but that's just my personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
Interesting.
I'm just scrolling through this right now. Like, and in the top 20, we got Foo of the Cuckoo's Nest, Interstellar, The Matrix, Goodfellas, Empire Strikes Back, Forrest Gump, Fight Club. Like, yeah,
Huh. Is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on that list?
somewhere.
I don't know.
Saving Private Ryan is number 24. Silence of the Lambs is 22.
Mm.
Terminator 2, Spirited Away, Gladiator.
Let me ask you, so they have animated movies on that too, right?
Yep.
Is Howl's Moving Castle on there?
I know it's on here. I'm not sure where. Oh my god, Grave of the Fireflies. Fuck, that movie. Ooh, man, you need to ugly cry? Put that one on.
No, I don't need to.
No, but if you ever need to.
Yeah. No, if I ever really need to cry, I will watch Terms of Endearment or Still Magnolias.
Terms of Enrampagement. Just watch that episode like... I just watched that episode like a couple of days ago. Aliens is 71 and Endgame is 74.
Which one's 74?
Endgame.
Where's
like
Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones was up there. Indiana Jones, I think, was in the top 20. Raiders, I think, was in the top 20. But like, that's the thing. Think about it. We're talking about 250 movies of all time, from the first movie ever made to the movies that came out today.
Right.
Think of how many fucking movies were made.
Oh, it's a lot.
And so even if you're placed in top 100, you're in top 100 out of like, it's got to be close to like 250,000. There's has to have been 250,000 movies, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't even know.
Well, you think movies have been around now for like over 100 years, right?
Yeah, definitely over 100 years.
Are we that old as a society? Yeah, 100 years.
Yeah. Number 19, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay. I can accept that.
Rightfully goddamn so.
Right?
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's interesting.
Howl's Moving Castle, 65.
Okay. Okay. As long as it's on the list, because that is for an animated. Oh, God, that movie is so good.
Yeah.
I love me some Howl's Moving Castle.
Dude, this movie just came out today.
And it's on the list?
No. It's just Project Hail Mary is number 80.
Listen, I just finished that book.
That movie has been out. I'm sorry to cut you off. That movie has been out for 15 hours, and it is number 80. Damn, I gotta see that. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Holy shit.
I'm telling you, I just finished the audiobook of that 2 days ago. I think I finished it.
Yeah.
Again, this was another Scott recommendation because he introduced me to Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Thanks, Scott.
And yeah. And then he was like, you've got to read this book. You've got to listen to it because there's another character in that book. He was like, there's another character that I love as much as Princess Donut. And I was like, that's all you had to say.
That's it. If you can compare anyone to Princess Donut, I'm there.
And he was right. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And like it ends, it's a happy, sad, it's just so good. It is for anyone who has not read the book or listened to the audiobook, do it. And don't even worry about the movie. I will eventually go see the movie. I may go see it this weekend. I don't know, but I've heard now Scott has seen the movie already, and he said that it's very good. It's very close to the book.
Nice.
Nice. But yeah, oh my God, it is an incredible story.
Okay, hell yeah, yeah. The same thing. I've just heard like the things about the movie because like one, I like Ryan Gosling. He's not immediately going to get me running to the cinemas, but
it's exactly like I knew this movie was coming out. I didn't know what it was. Ryan Gosling. I'm like, He's like a take it or leave it. Like I don't get excited about him. Like he's just not like an actor that I get excited about. But I'm excited for this movie because I read the book and I'm very excited about the book.
I will say that everything I've seen him in, I've loved him in, and I don't know what it is about. It's not just like, oh, Ryan Gosling in this movie, I gotta go see it. Like, there's a couple of actors like Johnny Depp's in this movie. I'm fucking there. Like, I'm moving my schedule around to go see Johnny Depp, and like,
exactly.
A couple actors and actresses. I'm not like that with Ryan Gosling, but I'm gonna be honest. Everything I've seen him in, I have fucking loved him in. And
except that damn girly movie. I swear. What? I just had the name of it.
What, The Notebook?
The Notebook. Oh, God.
I don't hate that movie. I think it's overrated as fuck, but I don't hate it.
I really, like, okay, way back when we were like, if you had 2 bullets and that song was in there, I feel that way about that movie. Like, I'm shooting that movie twice.
I'm shooting that movie. I'm in an elevator with a gun. It's I have to. There's Hitler, coleslaw, and The Notebook. I gotta go through both. I'm shooting The Notebook twice.
Yeah. Oh, it's just I don't get. I am a female, and I don't get the. But then again, I've never been for sappy, like the sappy stuff.
Like I said,
it's too.
I don't like the movie. I think it's overrated. Just like I think, and I don't give a fuck who I'm offending on this one, you sons of bitches. I think their relationship was insanely toxic.
Yeah.
And it should not be anyone who uses the Joker and Harley Quinn. Like, oh my God, we're totally them because we're crazy. No, you both need fucking therapy. You're addicted to fentanyl, and no, you don't want to be. You do not want to be the Joker and Harley Quinn. That's arguably the worst relationship you can try to be. That's fine. We're both crazy. You're not crazy. You're mentally disturbed, and you just need fucking therapy. Okay?
Right.
Shut up and move on. 1. 2, I don't even remember their names, but you don't want to be them from The Notebook because, they had an insanely toxic relationship. And it's like, oh, but it's cute. Yeah, at the end of the movie, when, like, they can't fucking remember each other, it's cute. But, like, up until that point, like, they kind of sucked. And I swear to God, I will fight tooth and with my goddamn dying breath. I don't give a fuck who I piss off on this one.
Yes.
Jim and Pam is like one of the most toxic relationships ever. Everyone goes on and on about Jim and Pam from The Office. There's Jim and Pam that, Jim and Pam. And it goes like, yes, it's cute, it's fun, it's whatever, they're kooky, but they have one of the most toxic relationships.
Oh,
anyone ever seen. Oh my God, I was just like, why do people want, because they're both like cute. I get it. And they're quirky and they grew and whatever, but like, oh my God. Like, no, that is bad relationship. No, thank you.
I've seen like episodes, like maybe 5 I don't know. I think I've seen enough episodes so I kind of like get the memes and get the feel of this. But as far as watching it from beginning and end, never got into it. Never could. It was never like my cup of tea.
And like every douchebag who likes that show says, did you make it to season 2?
I don't even think I made it to season 1.
Okay, so every pain in the ass says this one, oh, you gotta let it go. They are very, it's 1,000,000% true. Season 1 is horrendously different compared to the rest of the show. It's a good show. I do recommend it. I think everyone should see it. I don't think it's a total waste of your time. I think it is very funny. It does have it has some of the best wrap-ups, and like they did the characters, all the characters got the endings that they deserved. Like, they did that one dirty, or what, they gave that person. I feel everybody gets exactly what they should get. I think it is a very well done show. I don't think it's the greatest fucking show made. I think it's a little overhyped and people are way too obsessed with it, but I think it is done very well. It is there is some parts where it's just fucking hysterical. I'm not going to say it's bad, but like
because you know what is the greatest TV series ever made?
It's either Brooklyn Nine-Nine or It's Always Sunny.
I mean, Always Sunny. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Those
But
two shows are those, in my opinion, those are the funniest fucking shows ever made.
oh, funny. Okay, for one, like for fun. Yeah, I think Sunny. I never. I mean, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's again one of those. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen enough that like I get it and I get the jokes, but I haven't seen every episode. But I have watched the other one.
Always Sunny.
Danny
Oh, yeah.
DeVito.
Oh, yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost ate my gun. I don't know. It's so funny. That was the first episode of that show I watched.
Another show that I think should be written, it's somewhere in, well, this is my opinion, but as one of the greatest shows, TV shows or series or whatever you want to say, is Ted Lasso. And I know that you've not ever watched Ted Lasso, but I'm telling you, that show the cast is perfect. The like what you get from it, it is funny, but there is so much that you can learn. Like it's like a chicken soup for the soul kind of vibe.
Chicken soup for the soul.
But it's so funny. It's and
yeah.
But man, you can like watch an episode and then like you're laughing your ass off because they're doing something stupid, and the next episode knocks you off your ass because they are laying down an amazing life lesson. It's just it's so good. It's so good. So well done.
Yeah. I've seen enough like reels, TikTok, shit like that of like excerpts from the show, whether they're really funny ones or it's like some of like the really serious ones when like he's like playing darts and he's telling the story about like his father with darts.
Yeah.
And like when he like tells his mom to like go fuck herself or something like that one.
Yeah.
Like when I guess he like finally stands up to his mom. So like I've seen like bits of it.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But
there's some good poignant moments in it, but it's just one of these shows that I feel like sometimes we're missing a lot of, like, just feel good shows. There's no agenda. There's none of this political stuff is in your face or social political stuff is in your face. And even if they do touch on it, it's done in such a way that it's just not, it's just like, it's just life, and I just love it so much. And it just, every time I watch it, and I've watched the series so many times, you just feel good, like it's just one of those, shows. Yeah. And I don't know that I feel that way about any other show. I'm trying to think, what was the show? Oh my God, I can't, Kristen Bell, she accidentally ends up in heaven.
The Good Place. A Good Place.
Good Place.
Good Place.
Good Place. That was another, like, it was funny and quirky, but it like a feel good show.
Community.
I really, yeah.
Community. That's another one that was like, it was funny, it was quirky, but it wasn't really pushing agendas. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn funny. I love that fucking show. But not only but the same thing. It had those good feel good moments, and I think that's a very rare thing to have. Just like, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine also did really really good with that because it is, the show is what it is. It's just satire on cop shows, and cop movies, and action, this and the other thing. But from time to time, it did touch on, hot topics and whatnot. Yeah. So like the last season, maybe the last 2 seasons, happened during lockdown and COVID and everything like that one. Mm-hmm. So when they finally came back and they were able to do the show and finish the show, so they come back, they have masks and they're talking about, they're talking about it. They're talking about the lockdown. And, wait, can we do this? Can we not do this? So they're cracking jokes at like the CDC's expense and people who aren't doing stuff with the 6-foot barrier. But also on that one too, he goes, I think they did an unbelievable job with handling all the turmoil that was happening with police brutality and excessive force. Everything was happening during that time as well too.
Yeah.
They didn't make fun of the topic, or they didn't make light of the topic. They just they found a way to still make it lighthearted, to still bring some laughs, but not like, I'm trying to find examples of the talk that they use, because they still do their typical like Peralta like antics, like Andy Samberg, like whatever the hell he is, like he's not doing something, but like people are like, you're just doing it. He goes, I'm not. I'm just more or less just like, I'm not using excessive force. I'm just an idiot, kind of a thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't take like some really horrible low road and like reenact something like that one, but then they also got really serious, because like there's another one of the members like of his team, was like his closest, was like his closest friend, and she ends up leaving the force. And so he's just like, what are you doing? She goes, like, I just like, the system is fucked. And she goes, it took until this happened for me to realize that the system is just like, the system doesn't give a shit about me, and I've been working for the system. That's I don't like that. And so they really focused on, yes, there are bad cops. The system has problems. Unfortunately, there's a fair amount of bad cops, but there is more. There's more good officers just trying to do the right thing than there are bad officers doing the most horrendous things, kind of a thing. I feel they really touched, and they did very well with that. With when it was those tender moments, they didn't ruin it with like a cheap like fart joke.
Yeah.
Because like how many times that happened in a show where it's like there's a really tender moment where it's like two adversaries, they're like, oh yes, and now we've done it. It goes, wow, that's a great message, and then one of them, you just like, like. I hate it when they do that. Like, I really hate it. They did. So they made a scene like that in The Office, and oh fuck, I hate it so much, because it's one of my favorite scenes, and they ruin it with an erection joke, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man?
Oh yeah.
I hate that. But anyhow.
Yeah. Speaking of, I
erection
went
jokes?
to. No, not speaking of erection jokes, but no. Well, there's two things. I have too many thoughts coming on in my head and trying to get out of my mouth all at the same time. Which
Giggity.
one do I want to talk about first? Yeah, okay. Let's talk about. So I had this thought. Let's see. Day before yesterday. So, I had a work conference. And in one of the sessions, it was a whole thing, but they were showing, the episode from Lucille. It's a famous scene where she's doing the chocolates, trying to do to wrap the chocolates, and it's going too fast.
Shut up! That is like one of my favorite. Oh my god, that is just that's comedy. Man. I love that.
Right, and I just happened to think, because I remember when I was watching it, I was thinking, we just don't have anything like that anymore, and I miss that. Like, I see these old episodes of like that, or like the fucking Carol Burnett show. Have you ever watched some like that kind of slapstick? Like, it's just like this innocent. Kind of comedy, like I feel like comedians now are just trying to compete with each other to see who can be more outrageous and audacious and controversial.
So edgy and stay on the edge there. Like, there's no more just like stupid kind of.
Yeah, just be fucking funny. Or like some of the old comedians that used to go on the Johnny Carson show.
Oh yeah.
And we trade clips of that back and forth, like. Of course, Robin Williams, he just was funny, and he didn't need to do all of the other stuff. And yeah, he could talk about controversial stuff, but he was so fucking funny about it.
My God. Rodney Dangerfield, too.
Rodney Dangerfield, right.
God.
Right. Like, we don't have, like, where is that comedy? Where is that, like, slapstick, just Carol Burnett kind of stuff, you know?
Slapstick, stupid comedy?
Yeah.
Watch the remake of The Naked Gun.
Oh, really? I have not watched it. No, I haven't seen it.
You've seen The Naked Gun before, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for the love of God. It is... It is just we went to watch. We didn't finish it, and I don't think Lauren will end up finishing it. But Lauren doesn't. She doesn't really watch or get into. She doesn't have the sense of humor for some of that, like just older stupid comedy or like this. I don't know how I want to word this, but it's like
she probably wouldn't find Airplane funny.
she absolutely would not. She really wouldn't. Yeah. Like it's just she goes, "This is stupid." He goes, "It is stupid, but that's why it's funny."
It's stupid, yeah.
But she loves comedy and she'll watch funny shit all the time, like situational comedy. Like she likes when I think it's like she loves The Office. She dies at The Office. Like, yeah, there is some very, very funny shit in that. But it's just kind of like situational, like quote unquote actual person.
Yeah.
Like real people fun. Like Bob's Burger, she's always laughing her ass off at. So I'm not saying she does. She loves comedy. But it's just certain types of comedy she just doesn't really get. And I'll remember that sometimes you have to warn her about certain things. Like any type of like an older genre, if you will, or some type of a nostalgic genre.
Yeah.
I'll never when we first got HBO, we first got HBO to watch the Mortal Kombat movie when they came out with the Mortal Kombat movie a couple years back.
Okay.
She's maybe she's played the game a couple of times. It's a fighting game. You're not paying attention. You're just hitting buttons and destroying friendships.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she'd never seen the movies before. I'm a massive Mortal Kombat fan. Like how much, like the deep, ridiculous lore that no one even knows existed. Like there actually is like a story to like the games that continue, not just the movies. I fucking love Mortal Kombat. So we're literally about to start, and it's all like I think the opening credits just did, and it's like the first still of the movie. And I paused it quick, and I was just like, "All right, here's the thing, Laura." It's quiet because like I'm not going to give anything away, but I'm just going to give you a warning. She's like, "What?" He goes like, "Some shit's just going to happen in this movie." She's like, "Yeah, you just got to let it go. You're going to see shit that makes no sense. And guess what? They're going to explain it. And that's the depth of the explanation. Like, it's not like, oh, they're not like alluding to anything. That literally is just, oh, this ninja has a flaming chain that comes shooting out of his hand and he yells, get over. He just does. How did the other blue ninja get frost powers? He just has them. There was no accident. He just has them. Like, so she was like, okay. And then we watched it and she loved it. And by the end of it, she was like, I'm so happy you warned me about it because I would have fucking hated this movie seeing some of this shit. Did I lose you? Did you fall asleep again?
Wait, no, I am here. I've been talking the entire... I accidentally hit my mute button. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I just want to the thing. But,
I did not fall asleep again.
No, you're good. But, yeah, no, she thanked me for warning her because she was like, I'd have fucking hated this movie if you didn't warn me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very specific, but like, so we went to go watch The Naked Gun because I know she loves comedy, and you know, it was like I heard it was so funny, and I was like, but I don't know if she likes this type of comedy. Like, it's just stupid comedy, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, listen, there's gonna be it was like, which is funny because she doesn't like just stupid comedy like that, but she fucking loves puns.
Okay, yeah.
So she's like, what are you talking about? It goes like, well, in the original, it goes like, you know, he offers someone, and she goes like, oh, please. Take a seat. He goes, no thanks, I have one at home. And they're like, what? He goes, I have chairs. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah. And then like they go to leave his office. He goes like, oh, whatever. He goes, all right, you know what? I will take that. And they just start dragging the chair with them out. Like, it's dumb shit like that.
Yeah,
like, get ready for the most ridiculously dumb shit ever. And yeah, like the masks and like the reveals and the stupid costumes that none of it makes sense. So it was like, just be ready for it. So she was like, all right, fine. We made it about 3/4 of the way through the movie, and she seemed to be enjoying it, but I don't think she's gonna finish it.
Yeah.
I was in stitches. The whole time. The whole
I have to watch
time.
it.
Said she did 20 years for killing a man with man's laughter. It says manslaughter. Must have been a hell of a joke then. Like, come on.
God, yeah.
Fucking hysterical. Also, that movie has sold me that this is what you have to do. Just remake all of Leslie Nielsen's movies with Liam Neeson. Please, for the
Oh.
love of God. For the love of God, do that.
Hey, speaking of HBO, do you know what is on HBO now? And I'm going to need you to devote some time to this movie so we can finally talk about it. Do you know what movie I could be alluding to? No.
Nice weather we're having. What?
Yeah, no. Ballerina. I really need you. That movie is so good. It is the perfect movie to be like within the John Wick cinema or universe.
Yeah.
It is so good.
You see that, what to call it? I guess. I don't know if I actually can't recall if it got the official green light or whatever, but, doing a spin-off show or movie, something with Kane, with Donnie Yen, with his character, with the blind assassin.
Oh, yeah?
Doing something with him.
Oh.
And I'm like, hell yeah. Because, like, I love that trope in Kung Fu movies, is the blind guy. And
yeah.
Donnie Yen has played a blind guy like 6 times.
Yeah.
And he's Donnie Yen every time. He's just a total fucking badass that just like wrecks everything, but he can't see. Oh, I love that trope.
Yeah. Seriously, I've been waiting too long for you to see this movie.
Yeah.
In fact, I think you need to tell me when you're watching it, and then, because I swear there's this very specific scene that if you don't lose your fucking mind over, then I don't know how we can continue to be friends.
You know, fair enough. And I will make sure that I have the exact opposite feeling of it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, I'm finally rid of her.
Yeah, right. I'm going to tell her this movie fucking sucks.
This movie was ass. Not one dance happened.
Right.
No swans. There was no lake. There's no fucking nutcracker. There's no other ballet pun joke that I can make right now.
No.
No, I've very much, man. I love those movies.
Yeah.
The same thing. Every now and then they, and because people don't have, people got too much time on their hands sometimes. People have now recently been like, I don't know why everyone's going crazy about John Wick movies. They kind of suck. And it goes like, you don't need. Are they unnecessary? Like in depth? Maybe. Like they just get deeper and deeper of how big, this League of Assassins is and shit like that.
Yeah.
It gets a bit ridiculous, but like honestly, who cares? Who gives a shit? You can still follow along that there's like a lot of fucking assassins. Yeah, you can still follow that it's just Keanu Reeves just beating the shit and shooting everything for a couple of hours.
Exactly. I mean,
who fucking cares? Cares?
Listen, I will pay good money just to sit and watch Keanu do anything that he's been trained to do. Just to be like there was a documentary about the making of the John Wick movie, the very first one, and like I dare anyone to watch that and say that man doesn't have commitment to the roles that he plays.
Oh yeah,
I
think I saw a snippet from it.
Oh my God, the training that he went through,
and he got.
Yeah, and like I think they said at one point like they were training so hard, like he got winded and he was coughing. He wasn't like I don't think he was like coughing up blood, but anyway, he had to like go and center himself, and they were like, "No, this is over." They're like, "We're done for the day." And he came back out, and he was like, "Let's go." Like he had physical bruises. He trained harder than I don't know anyone that's ever trained that hard for a role before. Yeah. I mean, probably not even. I know Tom Cruise, they say, goes a little nuts in training. Yeah, but I mean, I'd say they could go like head to head in their training regimen and how seriously they take roles.
Yeah, no, for sure, because he enjoyed. Both of them enjoy it so much. Like there's been a couple of things. I think it was on like Keanu Reeves' like speech he gave when he was like getting like a star on the in the Hollywood Walk and shit like that. And he was there talking about it. And he was just very passionate. It was just like, I just love making movies. I love everything about it. I love doing the research for a character, trying to come up with it, whatever you got to do. He goes from every single step. I love the movie process. He goes like, I've been in good movies, I've been in bad movies, and I have loved every one of them just the same. And so I think that's what it is, because both of them just really, really enjoy their craft so much. And when you care that much about it, you're going to take it really serious, and you're going to push yourself as far as you can go to do that. I mean, because like even like look way back when with the Matrix, like what the training and everything you went through with the Matrix.
Yeah. Yep.
God, have you started on those ones, man? The first one is unbelievable, and then they progressively turned into steaming piles of dog shit. But that first one.
But that first one.
Oh, that first one though, man. Oh man, it was so good. There's a reason why it's still like referenced in like pop culture and like in movies and shit like that now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Well,
man,
you know,
fucking Tom Cruise too. Jesus.
I was going to say about the Matrix. I mean, it does seem like recent science is showing that we may be actually living in a Matrix. We'll get on that topic on another day.
Like the simulation Matrix, or like how it actually is in the Matrix, where like humans are the batteries, and we're just like living in an actual dream, and it's
I think the science is showing that like that we could be like what our reality is not necessarily what we think it is.
Apparently,
if that makes any sense.
It does make sense, because it doesn't make sense.
And that, you know, this is how quickly we can change topics. So like, I was reading about this one study where they are like, when you have those vivid dreams, like it's like real, like you're actually like living another life, or they're so real, you know, and everyone I think has those dreams. Mm-hmm. That there's signs that showed like something happens when we sleep, and like we our consciousness goes somewhere else, like out of our bodies, and then like when you wake up, you know, your consciousness has come back. And that's like sometimes when people feel like they're falling in dreams, that's like your consciousness kind of like overshot your body a little bit. And that's why you feel that jolt. I don't know. It was it's interesting what I think more so than maybe the science itself is that scientists are going in that direction. Like, what has happened to make science? Because usually, you know, I think if a scientist would have said 20 years ago that they want to study this, they would get laughed out. But now scientists are like, okay, yeah, there's something leading them down this path to say like, okay, let's go in this direction and check out some of these weird conspiracies.
Yeah, it's all funding. It's all funding.
Yeah, but why? Why now all of a sudden is there the funding for that kind of stuff? Like it's
because there's people with a whole lot of money who are just kind of weird, and they wanted to say fuck it and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'm grateful for those people.
Some of them.
I wish some of those people with more money than they know what to do with would find us and sponsor us, but you know,
that'd be kind of cool.
What do I know?
Fuck do I know? Yeah, it's just like I feel like there's always more scientists out there than people think or realize. There's a lot more studies being done and looked into on this one, usually funded by it, but you only hear about it until it has some type of a breakthrough, or there's some big crazy investment or whatever. Science is just asking questions, and you just want to find answers for it. So, but let's face it depends on which country finds it out.
True.
It'll just be weaponized.
So speaking of scientists, have you seen the thing where they're linking, like there's been this string of scientists and they've all been kind of like, can be tied to like one project, and they're all being like, they've been murdered or they've died under mysterious circumstances. And like, there's like a litany of these scientists are like being like lights out.
Sounds about right.
It's just, is it coincidence? You know, could all of these scientists just happen to get in like car accidents and suicide and, you know,
that's all a bunch of
break-ins and, you know, like that. It's just not coincidence that all of these scientists over a period of however many years are all like disappearing off the planet in one way or the other.
Yeah, like, well, do we know what they're looking into? Do we know what they're doing?
It was, I can't think. I know it was just like some kind of one of these big classified things. I don't know if it was like around CERN or something like that. Mm-hmm. But they were like dabbling into some pretty serious stuff.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You know, like it wasn't like somebody like studying whether farts fly or not. I mean, whether flies fart or not.
Yeah, whether farts fly. I was like, well, you know, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, I totally said that backwards. But, you know, it wasn't like, you know, they were studying, you know.
Yeah, they were studying like cold fusion or how to, you know, how to make the world run on like water and not oil.
Yeah,
so,
it was. Yeah, it was like, you know, like a Nikola Tesla kind of thing. You know, like they were on the cusp of something.
Did not just bring that up.
What, Tesla?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he was murked. He was murked by Edison, I think. Okay.
You ready for this one?
Yeah, lay it on me.
Because I don't know if we talked about this, because you can look it up. So everything happened with Tesla, right? He had his free energy for everyone, so on and so forth, all of his research and whatnot. Uh-huh. Like you said, he was taken out by Edison, right? The government puts one man in charge to go and collect everything. I don't remember his name. I know his last name.
Yeah.
Trump.
Oh yeah! Isn't there like
his uncle?
Yeah, there's some
his
weird.
Uncle.
Yeah, there's some
his
weird
uncle
like
was the person who was in charge of collecting all of Tesla's, all of his research. He's the one who, like, more or less, it's like they send just him to go and clean out all of Tesla's stuff, and a lot of stuff just like is gone. Oh well, he didn't really have as much stuff that we thought. He was a bit of a loony. We only found these 4 files. What's those other 6,000 boxes behind you? That's my porcelain doll collection. Like,
yeah. There's been a lot of hinky stuff throughout history.
Yeah, no. Oh,
it seems like every time somebody, you know, comes close to like freeing humanity from our shackles in one way or the other, like they just don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's no money in free energy. There's no money in cures for diseases. You know, there's just people want money.
Oh yeah.
And you know, so yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. A lot of bad people in the world.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Like, it's just, oh man, I hate I hate sounding like, you know, like conspiracy theorists or whatever it is, where it's like, you know, wearing my tinfoil hat, so on and so forth. But like sometimes there's just, oh god, there's connections. I was just like,
yeah,
it just it hurts you a little bit.
Yeah, it's like with these scientists. Like you look at you find somebody, and there's some stuff on YouTube and stuff where people have really gone in depth, but they have like this whole timeline worked out. And you start looking at it and you're like, huh, I don't think that's coincidence, you know?
Yeah.
No, conspiracies are fun. I don't think I would ever get, like, I like the weird ones because I just want to see, like, why. Like, I remember when Flat Earth came around, like, I delved into that. Like, why do you say that? Why do you,
need to
like,
know.
like, how? How do you, like, I just don't understand. And now that I've researched it, like, what they think, like, I'm even more puzzled. Like, dude, your own, what was it? There was the, there were these flat earthers they did an experiment to try to prove that the earth was flat, but what it did was actually prove that the earth was round. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I love those. I've seen any. I tell people send me anything like that one because it's because I saw that one. Something that looked like that TikTok or whatever, reel, whatever the hell. That person just like imagine like all these crazy conspiracies that are being proven like 100% true right now. It goes like everything about like the files, like the world is really controlled by like all these super rich people that are doing these horrible things. That like Ellen DeGeneres is a cannibal, and friggin' what's some of the other ones? Like just like aliens are real and that they're actually here on Earth, so on and so forth.
Right. Yeah.
And you still believe the Earth is flat. And then just being a flat earther, that's just Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would believe in little lizard people living, in caves before I'll believe the earth is flat.
Oh man, those are my favorites. The super crazy ones are my absolute favorite. Those are my favorite conspiracies because they're just, exactly like lizard people are the ones in charge of the world. Like I think I said that one where it was just like, okay, lizard people are in charge of the world. That's why they're ignoring global warming so they can heat the earth up so they can shed their little skin, whatever. Not like that, but these are also the people who are trying to bring back. Apparently, I know that one of the conspiracies out there is that what they wrote the story of, King Ghidorah in the Godzilla movies is that like he's an actual alien and like a super dragon that like that is encapsulated in Antarctica, and that's why they're trying to heat up the earth to thaw out and melt Antarctica to free him and then worship him as a god. And I was like, oh my god, I love this story. The only story that rivals that one is the guy is this you look at this one dude and you're like, oh, there's no way this guy is sane. He just looks like a crazy conspiracy theorist, and like with the most sincere and straight face, he feels that the key to time travel is the Rubik's Cube.
What?
Okay,
oh my
let me see if I can
God.
try.
I love this.
Which it is just statistically proven. Every time the Rubik's Cube is solved, it is solved faster. Like it can get mixed up in however many ways and so on and so forth. Every time the Rubik's Cube has been solved, it can now get solved faster. So he starts this rant saying that like, okay, meaning that eventually at some point, he goes, it could be a year from now, it could be 1,000 years from now. It will be able to be solved in negative time.
Okay.
Thus messing. Okay, so now it's negative time. So technically, if you solve it so fast, you're gonna like mess with time and space and whatnot. So now you could actually go back in time. Well, then you're gonna do it something along the lines of like it's gonna open up like wormholes, so where you will now take excess Rubik's cubes from the present and bring them to the past from before they do, making the Earth heavier than it is now. And offsetting the balance of space and time. I was like, God. What is this man talking about? I love it. I have to find that video. I have to send it to you because it's funny because like it's one of those things. It's like what this man is saying is the most insane bullshit, and the whole thing about the guy talking about like the lizard people like thawing out King Ghidorah and all sort of kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
What they're saying is bullshit, and it's not true. I'll go on the record and say there's no fucking way. I hope I'm proven wrong, but there's no way these guys are right. But the way they're explaining it, like, it's making sense. You know what I mean? He goes, okay, so then the Rubik's Cube is going to be solved in negative time. What do you mean negative time? Because Jimmy John's Subway sandwiches. It was like, what do you mean Jimmy John's and Subway sandwiches? And it was just like, because squirrels don't know how to count with nickels. What do you, no, none of that has anything to do with anything. Like, just their actual thought process actually, it makes sense. Like, it makes like, okay.
Insert the Jennifer Lawrence clip. What do you mean?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Exactly. It's not like they're just like sitting there with their eyes closed and just like throwing a dart playing like a Mad
Yeah.
Lib for their story. Like their story and their math actually checks out. Like, okay, yeah, I guess in theory, if every time something is being done, every single time it's being done faster, there will be a time where it's done in a no time. But then at the same time, though, if it's not being solved in time, it doesn't need to be solved because it has to be unsolved. It just creates a paradox on itself and it just collapses in on itself, the theory. But just the way they explained their fucking lunacy, it technically you can follow the story. You can follow their thoughts and their thought process. I'm not saying it's right. It's just you can follow their story. It's not like Mickey Rooney with his shirt off just yelling at mice. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mickey Rooney yelling at mice.
Jeffy? No?
Where the hell do these things come up in your head?
Lack of medication.
I
know.
Shit.
I'm scared too.
Oh, Lord. That was a good one.
You're welcome.
That was a good one. You threw me off. I don't even know what I was going to say now.
Exactly. You are the Earth. I am the Rubik's Cubes being brought back in time. I have offset the space-time
You've offset
continuum.
my axis.
You're welcome. Never mind. If I had a nickel.
If you had a nickel for every time, you'd have a sock full of nickels to beat the shit out of me with. Oh, man. Well, hey, did you know this? Yeah, I told you this is our 20th episode.
Our 20th episode? No way!
No way! Yeah. Happy
Seems
20th
like it was
episode.
just a couple of weeks ago that we recorded our 19th and our 18th.
Oh, shut up. I'm proud of ourselves. We've made it to 20 episodes. Do you know, I think the statistic is most new podcasts, like they end, it's either at 20 or 25. So I think this statistic is like, if you can make it to your 21st or it's the 26th episode, then you've beaten whatever percentage, like 90% of podcasts that get started.
Well, for millennials, if you make it to 21 or 26, you've beat teen suicide rates, so.
Well, yeah. Yeah, there's that. That's a happy thought.
Isn't it just?
Yeah. So we're almost beating the statistic.
Almost.
I mean, if you count just from where the Silly Goose Society was officially started.
Yes. I apologize for the chaos that is ensuing here right now.
I got so tickled earlier. I was trying not to because I can't remember, you were saying something so serious, and I could hear very clearly your mother-in-law in the background saying, "That isn't very nice."
Because he's just there with his magical powers come out of his hands. That is not nice. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah. He's not nice. He's a fucking ninja. What do you expect?
I was cracking up, like I cannot laugh right now because it's not the wrong time to be laughing. But
yeah.
she was killing me.
Well, that's my mama.
Yeah. 20 episodes. Are we gonna make it to 20?
What is this? Are we gonna make it to 20 what?
I don't even know what I was going to say. Are we going to make it to 40 is what I wanted to say.
Oh, at least 40.
At least 40.
Yeah, something like that,
Yeah.
Oh, 100 years, Rick and Morty, two silly gooses.
Right? Yeah. We've had some good episodes, though, in the past few weeks, I think. We've had some good guests, some good topics.
We've had some really good ones. Not to really toot our own horns here, but yeah, it's high five to us.
Yeah, yay. Look at us go.
Yeah, and I still have Christ, I have 3 now that I have to actually schedule. I just suck at actually talking to people, believe it or not.
Oh, you actually bringing a guest in?
See, that's the thing. I have 3 that I've all said yes. I just haven't done the scheduling part.
Yeah. Oh, I am in just a couple weeks. We're going to be recording again with the Time Pals. I'm so excited over that. I honestly don't know. I think we're going to be recording on their platform since we did the roommate one with us.
I think about that at least once a week. That moment, those guys, man, they were being such gentlemen.
I know.
They really were. Like, yeah, we were making jokes and little things here and there and so on and so forth. We went the whole episode with those guys. And they were just, yeah, they were being very respectful that there was a lady present. And it was just like, hey, Ange, why'd you pick Mothman? Because she wants that moth dick. Like, it all just went out the fucking window for the last, 10 minutes. They just, what? And I at least once a week, I think about that. I just, whenever, I swear to God, whenever we get a random hit on that episode, it's me looking up that one scene. It's so funny.
It is. We had the best time with them.
They're we're gonna be. Guys.
I'm so excited to record with them. I hope it's going to be on their platform so they have to edit it. Because that was wild. We had, what was it, five people on each.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that was interesting to edit, but man, we had a good time.
That was really good one. I mean, like I said, even the other podcasts that we've done, that we've had on the episode. So Tell Me a Scary Story, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was fun.
She's a sweetheart. Love that one.
She is. I love her so much. Heather, we love you.
Oh my God, the amount of people who have been messaging me and breaking my balls about wow, you really are a giant fucking pussy when it comes to ghosts and goblins and shit, huh? I was just listen, I don't think of it as actually being afraid of them. I'm the rational thinker in the horror movie. So our most recent episode we had about the living in the spooky house. I'm like, why did you? Yeah. You could just leave. You could have moved. Why did you stay with the spooky stuff? Oh yeah, I heard this. It's fuck, get out. I know there's a lot more into it, and obviously it didn't bother her. So I need to be made very, very clear. Miley, that was an amazing time. It really, really was. She's another absolute sweetheart. That was fantastic. It's just, I laugh at that because oh my God, all the scary stuff happened. So leave the scary stuff. Why stay? Many ghosts here, no ghosts there. Go there.
Oh, I'm trying to get her hooked up on another podcast, that deals more in the paranormal. Because I really because
we're not paranormals, that's for sure.
Oh, true. But I need that story. I need her experience in that town to get out. Because I really would like somebody that's very serious, in the paranormal to go to that town and try to figure it all out. Because I have in my mind, and I've started a little bit of research here and there. Because I know there's a connection there, and I need somebody to solve it. Mm-hmm. So I need anybody that has a paranormal podcast and you want a really good story about a really fucked up town that's haunted, just let us know. We can hook you up with Miley.
Oh, a fucked up town that's haunted. There's a fucked up town that goes, yeah, where I'm from.
Well, there's a lot of those, but are they haunted? Do they have ghosts?
Oh, there's haunted.
Yeah. I think we've had a good time. I'm glad that we're still doing this. I'm glad we did the name change. I'm glad that, we've just, I just did not think at this point in time we'd have merch. We'd have a Discord.
I swear to God, if we use the Rubik's Cubes and we go back in time, literally just 1 year, if you were to tell me, hey, you're going to be doing this, and I was just yeah, you're high. Where's the rest?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Wild.
But anywho, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time. You know what to do all the stuff, do all the things. I'm not going to go through it anymore. You know what to do by this time.
Yep. And if not, go fuck yourself.
Right. Yeah. Goodbye. That was a good one.